Hi, welcome to another video of mathforallgrades.com. In this video, I am going to teach you weighted average. Let's start. Consider this example to understand weighted average. Suppose there are 100 students in a class who are divided into two groups. Number of students in one group, say A, is 60 and number of students in another group, say B, is 40. 60 and 40 represent the number of students in the two groups A and B. Let us consider average marks of the students in the two groups. Average marks in some subject, in some test, out of some total. Let average marks of the 60 students in group A be 20 and that of the 40 in group B 30. Now we would like to find the average marks of these two groups A and B combinedly, or the average marks of the entire class having 100. Finding average marks of the two groups A and B combinedly is called combined average, or more frequently referred to as weighted average because of one particular reason which we will see shortly later. First, we will find the combined average marks of the two groups A and B, which is also called weighted average. Whether it is combined average or weighted average, it is basically average. And average by definition, as you know, is sum of numbers over number of numbers. If you have not watched our video on average, please click average and first watch that video so that you will better appreciate what average means. Now, using this formula for average, let me find the average marks of the two groups A and B combinedly. It's going to be, I am going to write in short as CA. CA means combined average is equal to sum of the marks of the students in group A. You know that sum S is equal to average A into number of terms N into A is equal to sum of the marks. If you know average and how many numbers are there, then those numbers sum can be found using this product. So here average is 20 and number of terms is 60. So sum of the marks of the students in group A is 20 into 60, and similarly sum of the marks of the 40 students in group B is 30 into 40. So the total sum of the marks of the students in the two groups will be this sum divided by total number of students 60 plus 40, which will anyway be 100 only. So after you calculate this, after you simplify this, the number comes to 24. So combined average of these two groups A and B, whose respective averages are 20 and 30, is 24. Now this combined average marks of the two groups A and B is more frequently referred to as weighted average due to one reason which now I am going to discuss. So listen carefully. Combined average that we got was 24, and it can be observed that combined average 24 is nearer to this average 20 compared to the other average 30. This 24 is only 4 numbers away from 20 but 6 numbers away from 30. So we can say combined average is more close to this average 20 than to the other average 30. Now what is your guess for the nearness of combined average to this average than to the other? I think you have already guessed by now. It is because this 20 is the average of the group which contains more number of terms. it is nearer to the average of the group which has more weight because of having more number of terms. This is the property exhibited by combined average always. Combined average as a rule will lie closer to the average of whichever group has more number of terms, whichever group has greater weight because of having more number of terms. This is the important property of weighted average that I planned to discuss in this video. I hope you understood. Thank you for watching this video. Keep watching our videos. Bye.